So after masking your last, you take your center line, you draw your center line. Then after drawing your center line, you started drawing from the front here. So you take the curve to your center line at the front. Then you take a measurement from here down to somewhere here, 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch. So here is it. Then also remember from here down to this point is 3 inch. So that is where the line is going to descend. So we pick from here, and then from up here we join it. So now we are going to take measurements for the width of the pattern. We're going to take 0.6 inch. We're going to take it round the first line. We're going to take the measurement round 0.6 inch. So after doing that, we join the lines. You can see it. We join the dots to become a line, and with that we have gotten the width of the pattern. Remember, we measured 0.6 inch. So you can see we are through with the drawing, so let's cut the pattern out now. So peel the pattern out from the last, draw a straight line on your cardboard paper and align the pattern to the straight line. Then make some corrections where necessary. So we're going to add a curve here. So just watch how I'm going to do it. So hope you can see what I've done. So now we're going to add our lasting allowance. Our lasting allowance 1.5 inch as our lasting allowance. Then you bring down the lines. So after doing that, you cut the pattern into shape. So after cutting the pattern into shape, we are going to take a measurement from here down to this point, 0.6 inch. Remember, we added something here, so we have to reduce it here at the under to get the uniform width. So we're going to take the 0.6 inch around this curve, so that place we added the curve, we're going to remove another curve from the other side of it to have a balanced width, you understand? So I've taken the measurement, so I'm joining the dots now to create another curve here. So you can see that which we added at the top, we have minused it from under here, you can see it. So we're going to cut off this part to have the uniform width. So this one is going to be the strap. The width is 0.6 inch with the other pattern the same width. So remember, after marking this way on your leather, after marking, you turn the other way around to get for the other side, you understand? So that is how you're going to be using this one. You mark 2 on your leather. So now let's mark out our pattern on our leather. Then attach your lining after cutting out the main pattern. After that, are the edges of the pattern. Then you stitch these ones. We have done that. So, but we are not going to stitch this one. You see it is not stitched. So now we're going to assemble the pattern. So watch closely to see how we're going to do that. So I'm going to use a masking tape to hold them firm together. I'm going to use this masking tape to hold them. So make sure you set them properly. So I'm going to use the masking tape on them. So now this one, I'm going to fold it into 2 equal parts. Locate the center. Here's the center. So I place it where it's supposed to be, and now I'm going to use my glue to hold it at some point so that it will move while I am doing the stitching. So you see, I'm going to stitch along the line now on both sides. So remove the masking tape before stitching. You can see I'm done stitching, so the pattern is ready now for use. So from what we are seeing now, everything is correct. So let's go ahead and create our soles. Mark out your insole from mark with 6 millimeters, cut it into shape. And after cutting it into shape, sand the edges with your sandpaper or use your filing machine. Then fold your insole. Then cut off the crease at the back of the folding. Mark out the shape of your insole on Nora 4 millimeters. Then apply your gum on your welt and on the surface of the Nora. Then replace the insole and start your welting. So at this point you have to remove the insole so that you'll be able to cut the joint properly. So you watch closely to make sure you cut it at the place you are supposed to, so that you have a tight joint. After your welting, cut off the excess Nora. Attach your heel. After the attachment of the heels, the next thing is to smooth the edges of the sole, that is, file the edges of the sole. And then you last the pattern. So now you're going to last the first strap at the front and then the one at the back before you last the center strap. So we are done with the lasting. You can see what we have. So couple the footwear and do the finishing touch. So this is what we arrived at. So if you have any question, feel free to drop them in the comment section, and also don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get updates, because more videos are still coming on the way. Have a nice day, and see you in our next video.